Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend and are all prepped for your upcoming week. And I did want to start off this video with a review of a planner I received from Clever Fox. They did contact me and ask me if I would like them to send me a planner for me to review on my YouTube channel. And I was able to go on their website and pick any planner that I wanted to review. And believe me, it was hard to choose which one I wanted to go with. Clever Fox had just a plethora of planners and journals you could choose from. For example, they had password books, they had wedding guest books. For their collection of diet and fitness, they had anything from food journals, fitness journals, wellness planners, recipe books, meal planners, a habit calendar. They had finance and budget section where they have budget planners, bill organizers, cash envelopes, income expense trackers, accounting ledgers. They had a bi-weekly budget planner. And then they had an inventory and sales planner, which I thought, or it was an inventory and sales log is what they called it. So I thought that would be interesting if you have a little side hustle where you need to keep track of your inventory and sales. They have weekly, hourly, and daily planners, appointment books, gratitude journals, and then just a plethora of colors that you could choose from too. And after looking through them, through all their selections, I did go ahead and go with their wellness planner, and I got their wellness planner premium edition just because I am focusing on my health, and I thought I love getting different wellness planners. I've tried a couple of them, and I'm always curious about different companies and how their planner is set up. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. I did take some of it out of the plastic and kind of skim through it because I wanted to mark sections in here, so maybe it'll go a little faster. But it comes with a little how it works book. So it basically explains how the planner works. It goes through explaining how you utilize your planner, which I think is a good little touch. How they have that in here may give you some ideas that you wouldn't think of how to use the sections in the planner. So that's kind of nice how they have that. And then let's go ahead and pull out the planner. It has a little Clever Fox warranty card here. It comes with a few stickers, which are super pretty. I do like these stickers. They're very beautiful, and these look like they go perfectly with my purple planner. I really didn't pick out a color. I said they could send me any color because I loved all of their colors, to be honest. It was hard for me to even choose, and they sent me the purple one, which is beautiful. Very nice, very simple. It has their little logo on the front. It feels very nice and durable. I love how it has this little strap where you can close up your planner and make sure it's not flopping open. So I like that little touch to it. It has a pen loop to keep your pen in here, which is nice because you have everything. You just grab your planner and you have everything there. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up. It has a cover sheet where you can put your contact information if you would leave your planner anywhere. I thought this was very unique. I've never seen this in a wellness planner, but it has a wellness self-assessment quiz. So they ask you a bunch of questions in different categories here, and they have a little key where 4 is always, 3 usually, 2 sometimes, 1 rarely, and 0 never. So they ask you a bunch of questions. You go ahead and rate yourself, and then they in all these different categories, and then you do tally it up and you put your scores down here, and then they have a tally. It says tally the scores and analyze your results. So then if you score within a certain section, it analyzes your results. So I thought that was very unique. I've never seen that before, so that's interesting. It'll be interesting to go through this and, kind of do a wellness self-assessment. And then on here, it says wellness behaviors and habits. It says use your assessment results to determine which wellness dimensions you need to prioritize. List the habits and routines you can follow to improve or use the preset ideas to get started. So that's kind of nice how they have this section then to help you based on your test scores on your analysis. So that's kind of nice that they do that. And then here's just kind of a where you can write down what wellness dimensions require your attention the most. How will improving these wellness dimensions affect your life? So it just kind of makes you reflect on the stuff that you want to work on. Here's your top goals. You can list your top goals in all the wellness areas, and their wellness areas are physical, social, spiritual, emotional, financial, occupational, intellectual, and environment. And I love that they include this. Like, it's just not about like your, your eating and your weight. It's your wellness goals. Your wellness has to do with all of these. Your wellness is physical, it's social. You have to have a good social wellness. Your spiritual. It's very important to have a great spiritual, wellness, emotional, financial, all these things affect your health and your well-being. So I love that. I love that they include all of this in the wellness. It's stuff that I never really thought about. I mean, as I get older, I kind of do think about it. I think about how other things, it's just not how I look. And, my weight, it's about all of this to be a healthy individual. And then each month starts off with a calendar overview where you can write maybe appointments, your exercise schedule, however you want to set this calendar up. It's undated. And then you can list most important wellness goals this month. So they list all those topics again, and it lets you write down what do you want to concentrate on this particular month. And then I love this little section too. It says habits to adopt. So which habits would you like to adopt for the month? What skills would you like to learn this month? What are some things you may need to avoid this month? Places you may want to go this month? And then people that you may want to see. So I love this. And I think this is a 3-month journal. If I'm incorrect on that, I will post it up on the screen, but I believe this has 3 months here. And then each week has kind of an overview too of what you may want to focus on throughout the week. It has a little habit section where you can list out maybe some wellness habits that you would like to focus on this particular week. And then it has a section for each day of the week. So each day is going to have these 2 sections where you can, my intent for the day, your to-do list, top priorities, your hourly schedule. You can put what you're grateful for, your affirmations. You can track your sleep hours, weight, water, your meds and supplements, your mood, and your energy, which I like. I like that. I never thought about tracking my energy. And then it has a meal plan section where you can put your serving size, calories, protein, carbs, fat. And then they have an exercise section where you can record your sets, reps, weight, time, distance, and calories. And then you can put down your today's highlights and today's valuable lesson. So each day of the week has that section. And then each week starts off again with a new weekly review of what you want to focus on for the week. And then each month starts off with a new calendar, and then it just repeats itself with the weekly review and then the daily pages. And then they have monthly reviews. So you can go over which wellness dimensions did you focus on. You can mark that. What were your biggest wins? And then they have kind of like a pie chart. It says, how are you doing in each of the wellness dimensions? Rate your progress in each dimension from 1 to 10, then color this section up to that level. So that's kind of nice how you can have a visual representation of your of how you did, and then what worked well for your overall well-being, what didn't work and why, just kind of a monthly overview of how your month went. And then it starts over again with a new monthly calendar, your weekly overview page, and then your daily pages. And let me see here if there was anything else in this one. At the end, it has some blank dotted sheets here where you can maybe make notes, or maybe you could create graphs or anything you would want down back here. There's a few pages. And then they do have a little pocket back here where you could store anything. You could probably store your stickers. They do fit perfectly right in there. and it's just plain back. So yeah, I overall am very impressed with this planner. I think it would be a great option and just kind of goes over everything. And again, this is their wellness planner premium edition. So yes, I really do like this planner. And again, it came in several colors. So I do have a 10% off code that they gave me. So if it's something, if you want to browse their catalog and if there's something that sparks your interest, you could get 10% off by using my code, which is Simply Living Saves. I'll have that linked down in my description box. But yeah, that's my overall review of Clever Fox. And I also would like to announce that in order for me to thank you guys for following me on my journey, I do plan on giving this planner away. I just thought, you know, I'm already using a planner. I've only used it for 2 months and I plan on using that for the rest of the year. So instead of hanging on to this until I'm done with that other planner, it would be more useful if I just go ahead and give it away. And so if any of you guys are wanting to start your health and wellness journey, you know, this would be a perfect little budget or wellness binder for you to get started. So if you would like to enter, you do have to be 18 years or older. You do have to be located in the United States and just put hashtag wellness to enter into that giveaway. And I'll probably draw the winners on my, in 1 week from today, that my next Monday Health and More 24 video. Okay, let's get into this. I'm going to show you a few things I got at Salvation Army this weekend. I found this little pig. I thought he was just adorable. And I love how he kind of looks up, so it's easy for you guys to see on screen. And I think he was like $1.75, so I thought he was super cute. And then I did get this box of Crush Your Goals, 40 super inspiring quote cards. So I loved this. I thought this was perfect. And these actually were still in the plastic. Like they weren't even open, but I went ahead and took them out. Oh, and I didn't even notice that it had a little stand. So I thought I would pull one, and it says the only way to get a thing done is to start to do it. Then keep on doing it, and finally you'll finish it. And that's by Langston Hughes, the Big C. So I thought this was super cute, and I thought it would go well with this series. So I might try to set this up. We'll see if I can get it to stand up. We'll just set it down here because then you can see it better anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here. For my wellness, I do work on a few monthly challenges just because I want to use this money to help me fund some of my self-care things, you know, maybe supplements I want to buy, maybe I want to get a massage, get a pedicure, just anything self-care related. And let's see here. I can't remember how much I have here. Let's count it up. 20, I think it's like 107. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 107. Okay, let's go ahead and work on this one from D, Plans and Budgets. These are freebie on her channel, and I'm sure maybe, I am not for sure she still has them posted in a video, but I do have $5 for each letter, so I'm gonna go ahead and color in one letter here. Okay, one letter colored in, and each letter is $5, and so we have 10 in here so far. This is from Hands and Bands, and each icon is $10 for this one, so I will add my $10, and I will go ahead and get a cloud colored in. Okay, have that all colored in. And for Save with Judy's freebie, I am adding $5 in. Each icon is $5. And let's go ahead and get another little Easter egg colored in. Okay, we have another cute little Easter egg colored in, and we have 50, 60, 75, 85 in here. Liz over at Liz and Less gave this away as a freebie, And if you save the number on the left, you will save a total of $90. And if you save the number on the right, you will save a total of $60. I'm going to go ahead and do the one on the left, and I need to catch up. So today is the 8th, but I'm only doing it to the 7th. So I need to put in 3, 6, 10, 15, 16, 18. I need to put in $18. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. And I will go ahead and get these little circles colored in. Okay, got that all colored in. And that one's all caught up now. My Wordle from Two Sister Bees. If you just search Wordle in on the internet, it's like I use the one through the New York Times, and I click on that one, and I just love this one. I just like working my brain a little bit in the morning to get started. It's just super fun and relaxing. I love the challenge of trying to figure out these words, and some of them I got right on the last one, and yeah, it would really bug me if I did not figure out one. But I owe 10, 15, 19, 22, 28, 33, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, and my Wordle. I'm actually going to set this to the side because I keep that on my desk, so it reminds me to do it every day. This no spend tracker is from Hey K Budgets, and I had 5 no spends, so I'm going to pull 5. And I did write on the back what my spend days were. So on the 4th, I bought a silicone dice set, like the polyhedral dice. They're silicone, so I thought I would try. I don't know if the silicone's going to go down my dice tower, but I thought maybe it might be a nice option, and it'll cut down on the noise. It shouldn't actually make really any noise. So I'm supposed to be getting those today, so we'll see how they work in my dice tower. And then Temu got me again. I bought some stickers for my planner. I bought this super cute wallet. It has like cactuses and stuff on it. I will try to remember to show you. And then I needed a white purse, so I got kind of like a crossbody thing. I got some more washi tape. And then Goodwill, I really didn't need, obviously, the little pig. I got those that card set. And then I did find some photo paper. So I found this photo paper, and it was $1.99. So I thought I could make some scratch offs with this. And what else did I find? Oh, I did find this little sign too. This was super cute. Friends are angels who lift us to our feet when our wings have trouble remembering how to fly. So I thought that was super cute. So that's what I got at, actually it wasn't Goodwill. It was Salvation Army is where I got that stuff. So I thought it'd be kind of nice for me to maybe write down what my spending was on. And this is just stuff that isn't budgeted for, is what I am tracking my no spend. So like Etsy, things that are just kind of more of a want and not a need. And it just makes me think twice before purchasing those things. So I tend to fall for things that I think I can use in my videos. So yeah, so I didn't do too bad. $5 going in here, and I'm actually setting this tracker to the side too because I keep that one on my desk, and I go over all my trackers first thing in the morning. Okay, so for my health tracker, I didn't think I did too bad. I have quite a bit filled in. Monday, I got everything. Tuesday and Wednesday, I didn't get my exercise in. Wednesday and Thursday, now it's not like I don't drink any water. My goal is 64 ounces. So if I don't drink completely my 64 ounces, I don't color this in. I mean, sometimes I get like probably 50 ounces in, but I'm trying to get 64. So it's not like I don't drink any water. I just have problems getting my total of 64 ounces. Friday and Saturday, I did end up having, as you'll see in my journal, some sweets. And then Sunday, I just kind of took it easy. I really didn't, and it was kind of a rainy day. And so I just really didn't drink my water. I just really wasn't thirsty that day. I just didn't really drink anything hardly. And then since it was raining, I really didn't do any exercise. I didn't get on the treadmill. And I didn't sleep good last night. I don't know what the deal was. I was wide awake. I had a hard time falling asleep, and then I was constantly waking up, so I didn't really get good sleep last night. But I feel fine this morning, but I'm sure by 2 o'clock I'll be ready for a nap. But let's see how much I need to put in here. Yep, 31. 20, 31. And I'm going to go ahead and set this aside because I keep this on my desk. And then I do use this tracker from Lady Di Saves because I love it and I love coloring it. So I'm going to go ahead and I got my vitamins in every day this week. And I'm pretty much at my desk all day long, almost every day. Weekends, I don't go as often, but like I said, I keep all those trackers. I keep every single one of these trackers right on my desk. So every morning I get up and I fill these out. And then that reminds me to take my vitamins, which I have my supplements or my medications and stuff like that. I have it in this little pill box. So it reminds me to take that every day and I mark that off right away on my tracker. And there would be times where I'd forget if I took it or not. So that's another reason why I like this pill box, because obviously if the Monday one is gone, then I took my Monday one, which I haven't taken yet because I started with this video, but I will be taking my vitamin today. All right, I got my cute little tracker from Lady Di Saves all colored in, and I will slide this back in here. All right, for my weight, I did go down a little bit. It went down to 194.2. So I'm still about right here, right above the 194. And I will put 194.2. So that is a loss. So 0.4 pound weight loss. So that is still trending down. I didn't find out my BMI. Hold on, I will quick figure that out. Okay, so it does go down a little bit. It is 30.4. 30.4. Okay. So that is tracking down, and I only do my measurements once a month, so I won't do those again until May. And I'm not going to mark anything down on my weight loss tracker. I won't do that until I get down to the 193s. So we'll just keep that the same. All right, I thought I'd do a little grocery haul here. And all of this in total did cost me $91.86. I got everything from Walmart. And the dogs, they really like these pig ears, so they haven't had them in a while, so I went ahead and grabbed them this. And out of that total, these right here are about 20 bucks. So really the food probably cost me about around $70, so $71.86. But I just got some hamburger dill pickles. We like to make lasagna, and I pretty much have everything else to make the lasagna, but I needed more noodles. I do pick up some meat. We do get half beef from a farmer, but I do, like, if I want some pork sausage or any kind of like chicken, fish, I still got to grab stuff. So I got some sausage. I want to make maybe a breakfast casserole. I really do like eating these. I don't count calories or points, but I always found that these were point friendly, I believe. Don't quote me on this, but if you guys want to take a look, one link is 200 calories, 16 grams of fat, 1 gram of carb. So I thought, it's low in carbs. Obviously, it's protein. 1 gram of sugar, and then 12 grams of protein. So I do like these. And I do like these Joseph's flax, oat bran, and whole wheat pita breads. I like to make tuna sandwiches in here. You could put a hamburger in here. Pretty much you can do, anything. You could put eggs and, make some kind of egg mixture with like eggs and ham and put them in these and basically cut them in half, and then you can open them up because they're like a little pocket. But if you guys are wanting to know the nutritional facts on this, one pita is 60 calories and 1.5 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs. It has 2 grams of fiber, and it actually has 6 grams of protein. It has no sugars. So I like those. I usually get the Thomas, there's like a light 100-calorie one, but they were out of it, so I just picked this one. I like to make my breakfast sandwiches with this. This one has 120 calories, 1 gram of fat, 23 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. So what I like to do is I like to take one of these, toast it up. I will spread some cream cheese on there, which I already have cream cheese here, so I didn't need to pick anything up. And then I like to top it with some of the smoked salmon and egg. And I usually like my egg a little bit runny in the middle, and then some everything but the bagel seasoning. And here are the macros on the salmon, 7 grams of fat, and no carbs, no added sugars, 12 grams of protein. And that is probably one of my favorite breakfasts. But I need to make some more of my Greek yogurt, my fruit Greek yogurt. I made a batch last week, and it pretty much I had some every day. It lasted me. And I picked up some more of the zero sugar Jell-O. And I actually bought some sugar-free, the apple pie filling. I don't know. At the time, I was like, well, that might be good in the yogurt. So we'll see. I might try that. But I got another can of the cherry because that's my favorite. And then I bought some more black beans because I loved that Mexican tater tot casserole, and I didn't have any more black beans, but I have the ingredients for everything else. My husband is the one that drinks the milk. I usually try to get almond milk, or I do like this Fairlife milk. I will show you guys that. My fridge is mainly full of energy drinks, eggs, because we have 7 chickens. And so I usually get, for me, I either have almond milk or I get this Fairlife milk. It's a little bit more expensive, but I like the macros better in here. 1 cup is 80 calories, has 6 grams of sugar, but it has 13 grams of protein. Whereas like almond milk has 30 calories, but it has no sugar, so that's kind of a plus, but it only has 1 gram of protein. So I like that Fairlife just because of the protein in it. But yeah, I like to drink occasionally the zero sugar. It's the Dr. Pepper and cream soda. I really like that. But otherwise, we don't have a whole lot in here. Some little cuties. I have some potatoes and sweet potatoes. Shredded cheese. Sorry, my fridge is a little dirty. Shredded cheese. I still have some cream cheese and lunch meat. So yeah, another thing I like to eat too is I like to take this kielbasa, just a link of this, or I will take one of those sausages that I showed you, and I will warm that up, and then I will just mix it with sauerkraut. I like sauerkraut. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I love it. And I can give you guys a little sneak peek of the puppers. That's Lily. She is going to be 17 years old in August. And then this is what I'm telling you guys. He follows him around everywhere. Like, he will not leave him alone. And poor little Oliver's back will just be soaking wet because he's licking him all the time. So little Oliver, he's being a trooper, but he's like, Mommy, pick me up and save me. Remy, leave Oliver alone. Leave Oliver alone. Good boy. So this little one is Oliver, and he is 15, and Remy, he is not even a year old. So I believe he's 7 months this month. So yeah, this is his little buddy. I don't know why, but poor little Oliver is shaking. Remy, you gotta leave him alone. He wants me to pick him up. See, he wants to just get him. I don't know. Remy, get down. He's not mean to him or anything, like he's not biting him or anything, but yeah. All right, let's get back to the haul. But what else didn't I show you guys yet? Oh, we love these taco shells. My husband especially loves these taco shells, the bold nacho cheese. They're probably not the best for you, but I turn mine always into a salad. I make a taco salad. But here's macros. For 2 shells, it's 160 calories, 8 grams of fat, 18 carbs. It has less than 1 gram of sugar, and then it has 2 grams of protein. But then I saw somebody else post how they use this shake and bake, and I totally forgot about that. Like, I get kind of tired of chicken, have a hard time eating chicken. So I bought a few flavors that I know I would like: the smoked barbecue, the Caribbean style jerk, and then the honey bourbon. And I have chicken at home. And then I did get some veggies. I can't remember what April said to season them. I know it was chicken bouillon, which I have some of that. And then she said something else. I can't remember. I'll have to look at her post, but she roasts her vegetables with that. So I got some asparagus, which I do like asparagus. So I can just put salt and pepper and a little bit of butter or oil, and I'd be fine with that. But I got some cauliflower, which I do like, and broccoli is okay. So I'm going to try that roasted, seasoning it like April said. And I might try to find a air fryer dupe for like fried, because I love like fried, the fried breaded broccoli, and not broccoli, but the fried cauliflower and like mushrooms you can get in, some of those bar and girls restaurants. So I might try to find an air fryer dupe for that. So if anybody knows of a good recipe that is similar to like the fried breaded cauliflower and mushrooms, let me know. And then I forgot that another thing that we love to snack on, both me and my husband, is shrimp cocktail. So I got some of that because I like snacking on that too. So I think that is all for my grocery haul. Okay, here is my planner. This is what I all tracked for the week. Let's see here. Monday, I did pretty good. I started eating at 12:30. I had my cherry yogurt that I love to have, and that pretty much kept me full until supper time, and we had spaghetti that night. So my last meal was at 5:30. I got on the treadmill for 30 minutes. Tuesday, I had an energy drink, started eating at 1 o'clock. I had my salmon and egg English muffin. I put cream cheese on it and everything but the bagel seasoning. That is probably one of my favorite meals. For a snack, I had my cherry fruit yogurt. I had some chips. I had 2 pieces of jerky, and then I had leftover spaghetti for supper, and I ate at 6:30 was my last meal. Wednesday, I had a Monster. I started eating at 12:30. I had 2 pieces of jerky. I had my salmon and egg. And I actually had it on toast because I was out of my English muffins. I had my cherry yogurt for a snack. I ended up having some coffee because it was cold that day and I was super tired that day. And then I had a BLT for supper. And then my last meal was at 6:45. Thursday, I had a Monster energy drink. My first meal was at 12, and I had coffee that day too, so I'm consuming a lot of caffeine. I had a chicken tender salad, which was super good. It was breaded chicken. It's just this breaded chicken. If I think about it, I'll take a picture of it. And we just put a couple pieces. I think I had 5 pieces of that. I just put it in the air fryer, and then I made a chicken salad out of it. For supper, I made biscuits and gravy. So I had 2 biscuits with some pork. I used pork sausage to make my gravy. So I had 2 biscuits with gravy on it. And then for dessert or like an evening snack, I had my cherry yogurt. And my last meal was at 6:30. I did walk the dog that day. No exercise on Tuesday or Wednesday. I tend to get tired when I take my Zepbound shot, and I am on the 2.5 milligrams, but I will this week be starting 5 milligrams. Friday, I had a Monster. My first meal, I had my cherry yogurt, and I had 2 pieces of jerky. I made roasted potatoes for supper, and then this is where I kind of caved in. I was doing good. Wednesday and Thursday, I resisted the urge to have my Reese's Pieces, but by Friday, I was like, I really want something sweet, so I made a Reese's Blizzard at home. I had a couple cheese and crackers, and then I had a biscuit with a little bit of butter on it, and then I quit eating at 6:45. Saturday, I had a Monster. I had started eating my first meal at 1:15. I had leftover roast and potatoes. I ended up having 2 pieces of Reese's. I had more cheese and crackers. My husband made chicken lo mein, so we had that for supper, and I made another Reese's Blizzard on that day with my last meal at 6:30. Sunday, I had a monster. At 1 o'clock, I had a biscuit with some butter and the leftover chicken lo mein. My husband made sirloin steaks and baked potato for supper, so I had that for supper. And on my potato, I put butter and sour cream. And usually I like the light sour cream, so it was a light sour cream. And my last meal was at 6 p.m. and I didn't have any sweets that day. So I still had a loss, even though I had a little bit of sweets in there. I'm not saying, I mean, I want to stay away from sweets because once I eat something sweet, I wish I could just have one. Like, I should have just had these 2 Reese's and be done, but then I had a Reese's Blizzard that night. But I guess I will call it a win because I did end up losing a little bit of weight, so I'm not too devastated. So yeah, on the 3rd, I was super tired after my injection, but I did resist the sweets, which I tend to eat. I tend to like to eat more when I'm tired because I think it's going to give me energy, but it doesn't. On the 4th, resisted the Reese's and I had my cherry yogurt instead. And then like on this day, I did go ahead and have my Reese's. And for the most part, we stuck to our meal plan. I never made the fish and homemade fries, but we had the spaghetti, we had the roasted potatoes, biscuits and gravy, and we just had enough leftovers. I really didn't need to make these other things. So that is that. I mean, I have kind of my habits of what I want to do around the house. I did okay on that, but for the most part, our house stays pretty clean. So some days I don't need to do all that stuff because it doesn't need to be done. For some of you that are new, me and my husband are empty nesters. My son is married and my daughter is in college. So for this next week, I have some of it filled out already. I have some appointments this week. I have my routines that I want to try to do every week. I kind of ended up listing maybe my workouts down here. And these are some things that I want to try to get done this week that need to be done. But then I need to fill out my meal plan, which I haven't really thought about yet. So maybe I'll take a little bit of time and think about that and get that filled in. Okay, I pretty much have stuff. I could make hamburgers, and I always make pretty much my fries homemade. So I have some sweet potatoes. I might make some sweet potato fries in my air fryer. We have some chicken thighs, so I might make some chicken thighs with roasted veggies. I have stuff to make breakfast casserole, so I'll probably make a breakfast casserole, which stuff like that, like that's gonna last us. We're gonna be able to have that all week. So if I make that right away this week, when I write these down, I don't necessarily need to make these things on this day. So I might make the breakfast casserole today. So that way my husband could have leftovers for breakfast. I'll even eat that for lunch. So I would have a piece for lunch. So a big 9x13 pan, if I make anything in a 9x13 pan, we are eating off of that at least for 4 days. And then I love pizza. We didn't have pizza last week, but maybe sometime this week I'll make a homemade pizza. But I think that is all I'm needing on my meal plan. And that is it. I think that's all. I'll be watching all these girls' videos. We have me on Mondays. We have Jess at Jaywhackers on Tuesday, and Ange from Ange Budget and Debt has joined us, so she'll be posting a video on Tuesdays. Budgeting April on Wednesday. Elaine Realized on Thursday. Helen, she has a long name. What's her name? Home Health and Everything Else. Without Limits with Erilyn is on Saturday, and then Kim with All Things Kimberly, West Virginia is on Sundays. And we are, if you want more information, Kim did announce in her Sunday video, if anybody's wanting to join us, we already have 2 people on Tuesdays, but if you would like to join our group, we have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday open to add somebody to do a video, and then you can join our Instagram group, and where we're posting in there, kind of motivating each other through that. But feel free to contact our Kim. I think she's easiest to be contacted either by Etsy or Instagram. But yeah, or if you want to put in my comments, that you're interested, I definitely can let everybody know and we can try to work you in. But yeah, that is my planned out week and we will see how it goes. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.